Demetrious Johnson vs Wilson Reis, Jacare vs Whittaker set for Fox card in Kansas City. Demetrious Johnson will look to tie Anderson Silva for the all-time record in title defenses in UFC history when he puts his flyweight championship on the line against Wilson Reis at Fox UFC Fight Night in Kansas City on April 15. In addition to the new main event being announced, a huge middleweight bout joins the card as Ronaldo Jacare Souza meets Robert Whittaker in a key fight that could have title implications on the line. Both fights were announced during the UFC 209 prelims on FS1. It's a monumental occasion for Johnson as he looks to make history with his 10th consecutive title defense as the only flyweight champion the UFC has ever known. Most recently, Johnson earned a decision victory over Ultimate Fighter winner Tim Elliott as he moved one step closer to the all-time title defense mark set by Silva, who achieved the same feat as middleweight champion. Reis will try to derail Johnson as he gets his first shot at UFC gold while riding a 3-fight win streak in the flyweight division. Reis was actually scheduled to face Johnson last July, but the champion suffered an injury that forced him out of the bout and the fight wasn't rescheduled at the time, but now they will finally meet in the octagon. Meanwhile, Jacare will stay busy with his next fight booked following a submission victory over Tim Elliott at UFC 208 in February. The decorated Brazilian jiu-jitsu specialist has won his last 2 fights in a row while going 7-1 overall in the UFC, with his only loss coming by split decision to number 1 ranked contender Yoel Romero. Jacare will look to take another step towards a title shot, but he'll have a very tough test in front of him as Whittaker stands as one of the most dangerous fighters in the middleweight division. Whittaker has gone 5-0 since moving to 185 pounds, including a devastating first-round knockout over Derek Brunson in his last fight. Now Whittaker will look to add the biggest name yet to his resume when he faces Jacare in April. Johnson vs Reis will headline the card, while Jacare vs Whittaker joins a main card that already features an exciting strawweight battle between Rose Namajunas and Michelle Waterson.